Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hearts of Blazing. This is the first official event for Granblue Fantasy Versus, but, we've all been here for, in the past. With that said, though, it's been a long time since I've, commentated or watched or done anything Granblue related. I went on a bit of hiatus after, if I'm honest, a bit of burnout. But a lot of the Granblue community shared the same sentiment. As a result, the event's a little bit smaller than it has been in the past, but 28 attendees in total signed up. We ended up with 25 after check-ins, so I'm still really happy with that. As a little reminder, this is, the first event in a sequence of events, which is going to be comprising, the first official season of Granblue Fantasy Versus. During that season, basically, you take part in bi-weekly events, and your attendance and placement in those events secures an invite to a season finale. In that season finale, you have a chance to win real money, so getting your placement points nice and early on, it matters a lot. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, I've dropped the match Reno in the Twitch chat. It takes 2 seconds, but you can donate 50 cents to the prize pool. The higher we get it, the more hype we can make it. But, with all of that out of the way, I'm joined today by someone who needs no introduction. Europe's very own Padu, so...
Pog.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Pog.
me.
That's him. We're going to be having Cynical against Dees for our first match, which is going to be a great one. I haven't seen anyone play, for the most part, for what feels like an eternity. For some reason they're on the wrong tab, though. Trying to get used to doing everything on keyboard as well. Oh yeah, I have to start up my Discord stream.
Yeah,
I tested it. There seems to be a little bit of slowdown, but nothing too bad.
it's fine.
Alright. It's all good. Either way, so Cynical against Dees. Now, again, apparently Cynical's been leveling up his game, so I'm really interested to see that. Especially with him running all of the Unite and Fight stuff with Moss. He's back to... He's still playing Matera. That's interesting to see. I wasn't sure if he was going to be playing Matera or Percival, and the people that I asked, like Deviants, etc., didn't have a clue either. But Matera up against Zoe as a, the only European Matera to really win anything. Oh, how do you squat? So I got tone up after this round. But yeah, so as the only Matera to really take any meaningful placements at events, what do you think of this matchup?
I don't know. I've never played it. So
Okay, let's go. On paper, though.
on
what would you
paper, probably pretty even, I'd say. She has a really good DP though to deal with hops and stuff. It might not be like fully in one, but at least it's like air in one. So
Yeah.
it's good against Matera.
Alright, sorry about the little cut out there. I just turned Bado up, seeing as you're already keen on that. He definitely should be audible now, so
So let's
let me know. Let's go. Now, Universal Overhead after all of these strings is catching him, but it's pretty much just putting him back to neutral. And I'm not sure how you'd want to play this matchup as a Matera. Do you reckon you'd want to smother Zoe because of her lack of DP, or do you reckon you'd want to play it slow?
I'd try and hop in, but the thing is, her 2H and her combined with her DPs is like really strong to answer.
Yeah, good answer.
As I said, but she kind of struggles with dealing with like hop back into arrows and stuff. She doesn't really have anything that reaches full screen, other than her fireball, of course, but kind of slow.
I guess Air Lightning can make it a little bit awkward for Matera to try and zone and jump around as well. So far,
you really gotta be like aware to spot dodge it as Matera.
Universal Overhead on the throw. Classic. Some things never change.
Ooh. Please wait.
Poggers. There we go.
Okay.
Not sure if that means I've been desynced or I'm syncing back up now. What's going on? But regardless. Another thing that never changes is that Granblue spectator and Arxis spectators are still a little bit scuffed. Let's see how well it goes. It's been a long time since I've used the spectator. I've mostly just been watching streams.
All the setup.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Already losing more than half of his HP.
Nice.
Not the conversion, but yeah. Catching the low was nice. Oh, nice poke there. Actually neutral, but you have to climb a long way now, and obviously with super on the board for Zoe. She actually does have a real reversal now.
Another thing with this matchup that makes it kind of tough for Metara is when Zoe does those Rekkas on block, Metara doesn't really have anything good to challenge at that range with, since her fastest options are like 8 frame in like a -4 scenario. I think it might even be -2, and like you get a trade.
Man, this is what I was expecting though. As much as it's true that Metara has good offense and Zoe really struggles to deal with that, aside from Lightning, Zoe really doesn't have the best tools to try and contest offensive play from Metara, because everything that she would use is linked to the dragon, right? So I guess you could use the invuln from the DP at full screen to try and dodge an arrow, etc. But regardless, you'd still be on a timer for how much you can poke back. Oh wow, getting caught. No conversion, ends up with 2L. Match point for Cynical now.
Battle 3, engage.
I want to say that Deez has had some convincing rounds though. His movement's looking a little bit stiff. I feel like
you really gotta play this matchup though to know, like.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta like be ready with that easy input DP. It's so important, and you can't really waste it on just approaching like usually. Like you can, but you're kind of
like
wasting.
Right there. We're seeing the exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, better to wait for the hop and then anti-air.
The second he spent it, Cynical just started hopping all over him. Hard to get out of there, but nice. Manages to force his way in, but you have to make this go a long way in order to take this round. And gets caught by the J.
Just hopping back.
Yeah, because again, the DP's gone now, so most of the air threat, aside from Lightning, is pretty much entirely gone.
She has a pretty good DP, or 2H, but obviously online, like, can't really depend on it too much.
Alright, so next up we're going to be having Breaker up against LKF. Breaker is basically... I'm really curious to see how he's developed, because with Rixler taking a bit of hiatus himself, the top spot for EU Fairies is definitely open.
Yeah, sure. But something that's also very clear is that it's a very long path to take that spot from Rixler.
Definitely. I mean, short of him literally never returning, it's certainly going to be a tough one. Rixler, I honestly
in like 2
believe...
weeks, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
He said like the 27th or something. Yeah.
Well, the next event is, so maybe we get to see him.
Yeah.
But yes, honestly, I genuinely believe that Rixler is not just a top European player in terms of Ferry, but I sincerely believe that he's a world-class player at this point. I'd really be interested for offline to come back so we can start seeing potential for there to be European players stacking up against players from other regions. It'd be
I definitely think Ferry is one of those characters as well that she's not gonna change too much offline, which is like she's still gonna have the same dumb offense offline, and you'll be able to like whiff punish stuff and like confirm into super more easily with her. So I think she's gonna be stronger offline actually, and it's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out.
Well, apparently Breaker was in contact with LKF a little while ago, so he should still be around. But if he doesn't, we'll end up giving him Breaker a bye and moving on to what is round 2. I'm going to check out the bracket and see if any other results have been reported in. Oh, Stemoro lost his round 1.
Oh no, Stemoro, come on.
Zavid,
what happened?
Gentle Kef. Trikiza won his match, so Deviant's Trikiza's locked in. Decapact won his match against Necron, damn. Bonsai moving forward, and then Zane Lekaboya. Yeah, Breaker, I'm just going to skip your match, and we're going to move right on to what is round 2. If you don't end up getting your... that's just missed. Yo, Zavid, are you still around? Because if you could TA the event, that would be great for me. I forgot to set something up. But yeah, regardless, I'm probably going to skip this match. And we're going to go on to Runners Round 2 because it's all ready for us.
Yeah. So, we'll be having Winners Round 2 then.
So, I think we're going to go and do Trikiza and...
Yeah. That's a stack game. I want to see that.
God. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna be rooting for my boy Deviants for this entire event, but between Deviants and Trikiza, we've been watching them play pretty much consistently. It's some of the only matches I can actually ever see on stream.
Yeah, Deviants, of course, one of Europe's strongest players now, especially now when I'm gone, you know. But gonna be interesting to see how much he's progressed. He's been grinding, so.
Yeah, for real. I mean, Deviants was always a player that was pretty much an unwritten rule that he was going to make it to top 8 and beyond, but he's yet to take any titles underneath his belt, which is really sad, apart from, like, a few more fringe
took,
events.
Like, the Birmingham one, the versus fighting thing, online tournament, and something else as well, I think.
Deviants is not happy with that one, man.
I mean, Deviants, at least he got second at COT. That's kind of good.
That is kind of good, and by kind of good, literally, I think if it was anyone but Ro, he had a very good chance of taking the event. But obviously, Ro was in the bracket, ended up being his grand finals opponent, and it's hard to be ready for Ro. It really is.
He's so strong. Ever since launch, he's always been one of the top players.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much inevitable, right? His background was with Unis, right? Unless I'm mistaken.
Yeah. I used to play him. He's really strong there as well. He plays Seth, and he has to abuse his top tier shit. And that's what he does in Granblue as well.
So sad. Typing in Deviants' name into the bracket thing. And I have to do it without the free. Breaks my heart, man.
When he asked me and Rick's if we should change him, we're like, yeah, why not? This is our fault.
I mean, at the same time, it now loses some of the mystique as well with Just Meta and the Deviant. It doesn't work as well, you know.
We were just like, oh, it's FGC. It's like no one's called Deviants anyway, so why would you have a free?
It added some personality, you know. It confused the masses. Everyone was like, DV free?
I was like Deviant free at first. I don't know why. It didn't connect for me.
What I mean, man, you took that away. Sad times. Regardless, Narmaya against Catalina, always been a really interesting matchup. But we never really got to see pretty much any Narmaya. But in recent times, a lot of the remaining players that are, you know, of the upper echelons in Europe right now are the Narmaya players. And it's great to see, because it means she's a lot more represented.
Demons with the DP, of course.
This matchup in particular is really interesting, because they both interact with each other in pretty standard ways, but they have good answers for each other's stuff. Both of them having opportunities in neutral, in, you know, ranges 1 and 2, as well as interacting with each other in the projectile game. I love it. But a great anti-air coming from Deviants. It's gonna hurt, that's gonna be the round.
Is that really input? I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's Deviants, man, come on.
Didn't say good, I don't think.
Just let me know in DMs if you need anything changed on the challenge, Savid, and I'll get it sorted out for next time. Sorry about it all being last minute. I keep forgetting to set up tournament administrators for the events. Like, I had everything prepped. I was sitting around for an hour doing nothing. I didn't think to myself at any point I needed an administrator. But right now, Deviants is looking to clean this round up. Never mind.
Just going in.
I think he could have spent the juice there and actually got the round. But, you know, if it ends there or 2 seconds later, it really doesn't make that much of a difference.
Yeah.
Deviants being very convincing. Taking the first match.
Same round start as last time, but Tranquisa doesn't go for the EX Slash this time. So Deviants ends up taking the neutral advantage, but...
yeah, that's what I was about to say. It does give her the opportunity to use the command dash later on, though, which is a really dangerous tool. Especially if you're not ready with the guard button, as it can force cross-ups, like in that situation there. There you go. Ready with the guard button this time.
He's ready.
It's the punish. Catalina privilege. Yeah, Thunder and Trikiza.
Yeah.
That hit those and Necron and Cimero. Those are like the people that I see grinding in Europe the most at the moment.
Yeah. I think a lot of people stopped playing after the...
Yeah, I mean, a lot of interest started dying down.
Yeah.
For understandable reasons. I mean, we're playing offline for months at a time at this point, in a game with not the best online. There aren't any content updates planned for at least another couple months.
We're getting a stream next month, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty hyped for that. That's probably going to be letting us know what's coming at the end of August, early September.
Yeah.
Hey, Rix, how you doing, man?
Clean.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, jumps over the slash, but not on there.
A lot of whiffs coming out from Deviants right now, but they weren't getting punished, and as a result, he's managed to walk Namaya all the way to the corner.
Oh, nice mash on the...
That was a great match. Significant amount of damage, but the situation that Namaya gets after the super, pretty whack, I'm not gonna lie. Gets a side switch back into the corner though, so in that specific situation, one of the better SSBs.
Ooh, nice frame.
Nice, yeah.
You see those plus frames from EX Slash to clean it up?
Reminds me a lot of Jida frame traps when she uses the command dash like that. Oh, nice. Low profiling the droid.
Yeah.
That's a dirty tool that Namaya Gran characters like that have.
Luane, yeah. Both launch and fireball whiff against it. So
Yeah,
it's a great
I know.
tool to use.
That's one of the bigger weaknesses of Catalina, especially in matchups where the fireball game is important, such as Gran and Jida.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Going into the SVA though, what are you predicting? Pro? Low? Ah, there we go, the Deviants are up the
He's gonna
pro.
throw again. He's gonna throw again. Look, he's gonna do a run up throw soon.
I don't think so.
Oh, nah, he backs off.
He's backing up, getting into hate strike range.
He's scared. He's scared.
I mean, no, he just
throw.
has no reason to. Wow.
Oh, the confirm. The counter is confirmed. Let's go.
Cancelling out of the command dash into SSBA, getting the extra range, and again putting Deviants back into the corner. One more touch for either player can do it here.
One more.
There you go, gets the throw.
And
Trikiza evening it up. Let's go.
Not scared of the DP. Not at all.
I mean, you've got to, at that point, you know.
No, I would 100% block there. Like Deviants, you never know.
Yes, Deviants, that's true, actually.
Yeah.
It's also worth mentioning the fact that Deviants did the right call, in my opinion, by standing back and waiting for Trikiza to effectively hang himself, but Trikiza just taking his turn back with no fear whatsoever, taking the round.
Damn. Challenges the run up with EX launch, even though Trikiza handles plus frames.
Oh, nice. All the standing is still in neutral. Never used to see this from Deviants. Nice, good move.
Good DP
stuff.
Good DP again.
Yeah, B-Stance DP is really useful as like stopping people from jumping in on you. But outside of that, its utility is a little bit questionable.
Jumps.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I don't know about that one,
that
but no
reach.
confirm.
That was kind of clean, that reach.
Alright, let's see this post SBA situation, pardon. Locks universal overhead and then super jumps out of the corner, and now... Yeah, that's risky.
Oh.
Not pretty.
Now they're basically even on health here, right?
Yeah, I mean, if anything, Deviants now has the health advantage.
And situational advantage as well.
Yeah, got him back to the corner, gets the runner's Oki. The real question is he going to go for a... Yeah, okay, there we go.
The late attack pulse, throw kill range.
Nice, fire heavy. But Droid's going to end the round.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing about Catalina in those situations. You can just slowly back up and back up and back up, and you have the threat of those buttons to keep them in that corner. They try and jump out, you have a really fast DP, along with a really fast switch.
Yeah, that character's stupid, man. Top 5 easily.
Right, I don't know about that, with the top 5 being so stacked right now.
No, I'm just trying to, I'm just shooting shots at Deviants. Top
Alright,
6
so...
though.
Yeah, I still don't know about that. I'd say top 8, no questions asked.
I mean, sure. I'd say top 7, no questions asked.
That's fair. We'll agree to disagree.
Yep. It lagged in the second game, Lamau. Yeah, nice OS, exactly, Demons. Shut up, bro.
You
think we care if it lagged? You think we care?
This is an online tournament, bro. 7 frames is perfectly acceptable. Hold that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, so let's have a look at winners' quarters. We're going to be getting 2 matches. See how the bracket's going.
Yeah, let's see.
Alright, none of the winners' quarters matches are ready so far. But, oh no, there we go. Some Falcons in.
That sounds like a good match.
That's gonna be, yeah, I was really looking
that's a
forward to that
rematch from that's a rematch from the country things.
Fight, yeah.
Cynical. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure that it was last game. Both teams had 2 wins, and it's first to 3 in sets. So both teams had 2 wins, and Sane and Sumph were basically having the last fight, and Sane actually won that time, giving the UK the victory. So see if Sumph can get his revenge here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I was having this discussion with Deviants, and both these players play a very different style to each other, I feel, but we were at odds as to if Sumpfaug or Zane would be an advantage based on how they play. I personally think that Sumpfaug's style would do a good job at shutting down Zane, but Deviants thought differently.
I think I agree with you about some kind of shutting down Zane, because Zane kind of wants to play the footsie game as well as Lance. That's like, at least what he says. He wants to do with Lance. He thinks Lance should play footsies. So, and I think Sumph is really good at doing that with Cat as well. And Cat kind of has the advantage, in my opinion, when it comes to just poking and shit. So, it's gonna be interesting, actually.
Now, Worm's Longbow Enthusiast signed up last minute, but he is making his way through this bracket, and he's going to go up against Swampin. Do you know who he is? Because I think I remember him from like really early HAB events.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I've forgotten.
Honestly. I have absolutely no clue.
Alright, either way, we're going to be going ahead and watching them afterwards. Swampin
wait, it's Miri.
Oh, it's Miri, is it?
Yeah, it's Miri.
Let's go.
Let's go. If we knew that.
Yeah, though, that changes a lot.
Could have seen it a bit better if we knew that.
Regardless, Miri against Vampin's going to be an interesting match. The 2 top dogs at Zeta rolling it out.
Yeah.
But right now, we've got Sumpfaug up against Zane. Again, 2 people, arguably some of the best at their character. Another notable Lancelot is Peter, who didn't manage to make it to the event today.
Oh yeah, I've heard he's been taking names, getting Rexed and Deviants, actually.
Yeah, they've been telling me about him. I haven't had the pleasure of seeing him play other than earlier on in Hearts of Blazing tournaments, so I believe that he was pretty new to the game at that point. Oh, wow, beautiful confirm!
Jesus.
Let's go.
Yeah, I remember seeing Peter back in the day on like ranked.
Ooh, blocks the teleport.
Oh no.
And now just keeping the space. Exactly what you want to see. Now some patience.
Oh, the punish. The sweep.
And Catalina privilege.
Padu #1 set in my heart. Thank you, Rixa.
I mean, low key, if I don't see at least one Fuzzy today, I'm with Rickster.
Top 4. With the Stimmer.
Zane's getting his game plan running this time, though, and gets the low. Let's go. Now, I want to see if Lancelot combos have changed at all. It doesn't look like it.
Can I see high or low? Oh, yes, DPL. Yeah.
Here's some stuff from Sumpfaug. Sumpfaug is going a lot more aggressive than I'm used to. It's working out. Nice space to you for Zane there, and the universal overhead. That's not gonna. Is that gonna be enough? I don't think so.
Nah.
Alright.
But it is optimal though. That was optimal.
Yeah, for sure.
I hate when they do like auto combo to super dodge. Come on now.
Now this super actually does a lot of damage, so is that gonna be it?
It's gonna kill it. Not enough, but it's gonna be.
We're looking at a double pixel. Yeah. I don't know. It could kill. Nah. Okay. Double pixel. Let's go. There's the Farlight. Then, yeah.
Okay.
That was an early tech as well, but it's hard to contest Catalina buttons at that point.
Yeah.
We can even catch a jump out.
Most characters can't contest that post tech. Like that's such a good option at that range. In general.
Which is how you end up seeing Catalina players, like, even though they don't have the best up close mix up and RPS, she has such a great 2M that it demands so much control that a lot of players will just block there, so she's going to run in for a reset and more positional advantage.
I mean, at that range, I think she might be one of the strongest characters in the game.
For sure.
Gets the knockdown here. We see some offense.
Zayn has a nice
Down to
health
him.
lead right now, but the positional advantage is very much in favor of Catalina right now. Oh!
Yeah.
With Farlight. The Lancelot Classic. Checking in with the 2U though, and now Zayn's back to the corner. And this is exactly the range that Catalina wants to be at. If you jump, you're screwed. If you try and do anything, you
calls
either
out the
droid and that's
fireball,
dead.
and he's dead. He's dead. Calls out the
Beautiful
fireball.
stuff.
Oh,
And that right there
doesn't
again.
even need animation. What the fuck?
That's where Catalina's cheap.
Battle 2.
Once you get their backs to the corner, you really just have to wait for them to hang themselves. You have tools to react to every situation, but with that DP whiff, we're going to now see Sunfire with his back to the corner. Oh, nice 2U. Making a lot of mileage out of those so far.
Nice punish.
Yeah, walks back, ready to block or counter the jump in. It's really important against Lancelot in particular, because you don't want to give him the avenue to jump out of the corner with full jump.
Yeah.
Universal overhead punishes the throw, and that's
Nice
it.
attack. That's it. 2-0.
2-0, but Zayn definitely made some of those rounds close.
Yeah. That was a close set still, for sure. Alright, and now we're gonna get some set action. I'm looking forward to this.
Literally the best that Europe has to offer as well.
Obviously, I'm gonna share for Swampen. That's a
Fellow
Swede.
Swede, alright. I'll go against you and cheer for Miri. Purely because if I cheer for Miri, it means that Svampin goes down to the losers bracket earlier, which gives Deviants an easier time. You know? I want to see my boy in piss yellow.
Deviants is gonna lose to someone else. I'm calling it. Sorry, Deviants.
The smoke, man, the smoke.
The Deviants is gonna lose to the third set. He's gonna lose to Mick. He doesn't like that matchup.
No, I know. He doesn't like Zeta at all.
Yeah.
If Mick intervenes, he'll be dirty as well. But isn't
Yeah.
Svampfog on that side of the bracket as well?
I mean, he's gotta get through Mick before getting to
Yeah,
Sun,
that's what I
so
mean. This is not an easy side of the bracket at all.
It's
the
whole thing's not easy,
yeah.
like-
Because it's going to be one of Breaker or Godflash going up against Gumius as our last winners quarters match.
yeah.
This is actually pretty stacked bracket, damn.
Yeah, this is hella stacked. Like, all of top 8s could definitely win, I feel like.
Let's have a look at what's going on in losers bracket. Oh, Samaro out. Losing to Navir.
He actually went 0-2. Come on. I mean,
Same as Necron.
Maybe he just wanted to play multi, bro. Okay.
True.
Maybe he threw. He wanted to play
He wants
multi.
honest mids.
Dude, his row is actually kind of clean now.
I haven't played it yet. Well, you know that.
Holy
I haven't played much Maui at all.
He does like good, like, oh my god. I mean, I still beat him, but it's a clean draw. He has the setups.
Alright, we're going in. Svampin versus Miri. Now, we've seen this matchup a fair few times in the past, but no matter what happens, it's going to be really, really hard to call.
Yeah.
I want everyone's predictions in the chat, actually. Because I'm not making this call. I'm leaving it to you guys.
Battle 1. Engage.
Ooh, nice. Blade laser
Blade
catching the spot
fireball.
dodge. Again. The exact same trade.
Dead even. Dead even.
We just need one more 2M to come out. Wow. That was really ballsy from Swampin, but I like it. Trying to run up and take your turn back against the...
Swamping gets the first
Blade fireball.
knockdown.
Vessel overhead block, takes the
Nice.
turn back. Good confirm.
Nice patience. Looking the overhead.
Empty jump throw. Oh, nice. Baited the spear there, but ends up not actually punishing it. Oh, yeah, there we go. That's the special. That's the Miri special. 5 heavy, into super, 1 button confirm, and there you go. Gets the JL. I'm not sure what Svampin was going for there. You have any idea?
2. Engage.
I'm actually not sure. Maybe he tried to roll out. Might
Yeah,
be.
maybe actually. You can also try and spot dodge spear, Ogo. Make him land directly in front of you. But
Yeah.
all of these
That
options are
would
very
have won
risky.
though. Yeah. So much footsies for 2 Kuso characters.
For real. But that's the thing about Zeta, is that this character can turn it from Kuso into
So she plays
footsies.
footsies. She plays footsies into Kuso.
Right? She can literally flip that switch whenever she wants. Beautiful JN conversion. Cancelling, beating out that Beast Cannon from Zeta. And now, just like Catalina, there's no reason to do anything other than just play patiently and wait for them to hang themselves. 2M into super.
The one hit confirm.
Second time in a row. Nice.
Nice parry. Expecting the mash.
Believe in victory. Battle.
Very convincing match from Miri so far. Nice, gets a Beast Cannon. But, there we go. The one really true use stance, beating out that safe jump. Nice and clean.
Yeah.
Beast Cannon into the corner, and wow, the second that Svampin has an advantage, he gets instantly pushed away by Miri.
Nice roll. Doesn't get the punish though.
Oh wow, Fireball beating the
Interesting.
spear there. That's actually really interesting. Nice, gets the low option. Is it going to be optimal?
That's the optimal roll.
Yeah, let's go.
Damage. Doing 2 on 4
Let's get a kill.
HL instead of HH is optimal for damage, but you don't get to loop your Oki. That's the downside.
Unarmored follow-up, getting beaten up by the close light. Now Svampin putting a round on the board. It's beautiful as well because whilst Zeta's 2U has some limitations, if you do manage to connect it like that, you then have the threat of special cancelling, so people really have to respect it. As Zeta's special cancel options from there are really good. Stance and Spear both like very effective.
Close up, it's pretty fast as well, like it's 7 frame. The first hit.
Yeah, the first hit's 7 frame and it jails into the second one.
Yeah. Easy to confirm as well, look at that. Such a good button.
It's very unorthodox compared to other sweeps in the game, but it definitely has its uses. Nice, calling out the fake setup. Maybe calling out an empty throw there. Regardless, taking the turn back.
Takes the throw though.
Wow.
Nice.
M-Spear, yeah, it's unsafe. No huge punish there, yeah. Svampin not got those one button confirms down like Miri does at the moment. But with the health lead, it's only a matter of time. Nice, spinning out the 2H with the late spear. One of the things that makes Zeta's air movement really, really scary. Svampin tying it up.
For sure.
1-1. Battle 1. Engage.
Round stop spear.
Nice. And again, even once you block spear, a lot of the time, especially after the change in 1.21, that made it more consistent to get the second spear, you have to basically eat RPS. Do you let her just land safely, or do you respect the second spear?
Yeah.
Nice! All of these late techs.
Yeah, he's not having it.
Nice.
Nice punish on the laser, that's cool.
And beating out the safe jump.
Yeah,
at the moment, this is both of
being
these
one of the only characters that
can do that, yeah. I mean,
like
both of these characters are just swinging their pretty abusive tools at each other right now and seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
Nice, again, beating out the laser with the jumping spear of Arvis. And now, go for 2 resets.
Not confirmed, but it works, I guess.
We take those.
Battle 2. Engage.
Wow, 2 with 5 heavies and Spear of Arvis connects for Miri.
Wake up sweep, okay.
I mean, Svampin keeps on disrespecting these setups from Miri, and it's working. I'm guessing Miri's going for MT into throw.
Yeah.
Regardless, it's not working out. Probably want to see an adjustment at this point.
Oh, that's clean. I like that. EX pairing to beat the dive kick.
I've got to say, I love the use of J22M for a Miri at the moment. I haven't seen that in the past.
Yeah, it's a good move to use.
There you go, 2U confirming the spear. Zeta also sporting one of the best 2Ls in the game, like no questions asked. Some of her up close buttons can struggle a little bit, but that 2L, there's no questions about it. Svampin with the positional advantage. But now Miri has it. With a health lead in favor of Miri, this is looking a little bit scary, especially because Miri's been showing us that he has those one-hit confirms. One lock.
Yeah, it's just one touch and you're dead.
100% dead, yeah. But Svampin, he's really being fearless at the moment. running in and starting his offense in situations where Miri's a little bit more reluctant. Oh, is that gonna connect? Is that the end of the round?
That's gonna connect.
Beautiful. So patient from Miri,
that.
yeah. That's why Miri didn't mind if Svampin ran in and started running 2Ls, etc. He was just looking for an opportunity to get that easy button confirm into super. And Svampin being knocked down into loses by Miri. Battle of the Zetas is over.
I'm sure we'll see more of Svampin.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, we're not even that far away from top 8 at this point. But Mikoro against Subfaug. Deviant's getting knocked out. Sent down to lose with Svampin.
Ooh, Breaker beat Thunder. That's interesting. It's gonna be fun to see Breaker versus Gummius, how they deal with that matchup.
Oh, well, I don't think we're going to be able to see that match, though. We're going to move on to semis now.
Oh, that's meant, like, how it's gonna turn out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious as well. If I had to give it to someone, though, I'd give it to Gummius. Gummius still looks terrifying.
Yeah, he's clean, but I think he struggles a lot against zoners, at least last time I played him, like... He gets a bit predictable when he tries to approach when you're just keeping him out continuously. So I'm sure he's improved a lot though, so it's gonna be interesting. I would put my money on him as well.
Alright, so looking at the rest of the bracket and who we've got left, obviously we've got Mick against Subfaug coming up next, which is going to be an interesting match. But at the end of the day, I think I'd have to give it to Subfaug, purely on the basis that I know they play against each other a lot, if I'm remembering correctly. And from the times that I've seen them in tournament, I think it's gone in favor of Subfaug. And also, whilst Catalina Zeta used to be one of the worst matchups in the game, it's definitely become a lot more stable for Zeta these days.
Yeah. It's just with her getting better in general.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, she used to have a lot of inconsistent tools at the kind of ranges where Catalina would want to stand, with her far heavy, 2H, etc. being a little bit on the weaker side. But ever since they patched the consistency up with those, they're phenomenal buttons at mid-range. So now, Zeta can effectively contest Catalina at every range on the screen. But let's have a look at the rest of the bracket. How's losers going? Bonsai going through, knocking out Lurkaboya, who is a Beelzebub player. Decapack versus LKF, and then the winner of that will go against Svampin. Godflash Thunder Zavid. It's going to be an interesting one. Not much going on down there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to see Mick play versus Subfaug, because I actually want to see how he does against Cat, now that I'm saying he beat Deviants, actually.
Yeah, that's true. Because whilst, again, I think in the past it's gone in favor of Subfaug, Zeta matchup has definitely improved. And on top of that, the Zeta players seem to have really upped their game since the last time I watched Granblue.
Yeah.
So this should be an interesting one. Mick, admittedly, is one of the Zetas that I've seen the least of recently.
Been playing in the United Fight stuff.
Yeah. I mainly only watched the UK ones for that, I'm not gonna lie. Some of the Swedish ones.
Okay, bro. Did you see me play versus Mick?
I don't think I saw you versus Mick, no. I think I saw you versus
some
of the UK players, etc. Damn. Regardless, start of the round going in favor of Mick, getting the throw into the corner.
Oh, this is where shit gets real.
Running the full OP, catches him with a fire heavy, yeah. And this is gonna hurt. But, of course, you could go for the fuzzy there. That would be the perfect opportunity to do it.
That would be the perfect opportunity to do it.
Regardless,
I don't know if he has it.
I don't know if many players have it, but that would have been an absolute perfect situation to pull it out. No cooldowns available, super is available, have the setup.
Yeah. Put the fear in them by doing that setup.
I mean, exactly.
Just do it once and then go low every single time.
Every single time. Because at the end of the day, whilst many of the Zetas don't have it, there is even fewer players in EU who are ready to deal with it on defense.
Yeah.
You know, Zetas put in a day worth of grinding, you'll have it. And then all of a sudden you'll be terrifying and get Twitter clout. DP, no confirm. If he got a confirm off of that, that would have been psychotic.
That would have been insane.
Bob's theme though, a classic. I'm surprised they haven't added the Lyria theme yet.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, there's a Lyria theme that's
like,
really good from the new
about-
world.
I know like nothing about this game other than it's a fighting game.
Obviously, I put together a bunch of trailers, so I looked through promotional material and OST from Granblue. Nice!
Ooh,
Brilliant
the jump
JU,
up.
and this is going to completely shift the tempo of this match. No confirm from the M-Droid there. But keeping the H-Droid, even though he dropped the confirm, I think is still better. Even though he dropped the confirm, he had the pressure of H-Droid just taking away the rest of Nick's life bar.
Getting like the proper knockdown doesn't really matter much against characters like setup that don't really have a real DP. Like you don't need the safe jump setup.
No, you just run up and take your Oki, or you stand back and try to keep them outside of their optimal footsies range. This is going to hurt, but it's not going to be dead. And if this is a character that can wiggle their way back into the match, there you go. Beautiful choice from
ES runs.
That's it. Should be it. It has to be mentioned as well, with Mick taking this first match, pardon, that he did the perfect choice there with stance, blocking 2 of the auto combo hits and then calling out the third one not being used.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Rick's saying he will block defensive. Bro, I've done it 5 times to him. We blocked it like once at max. Like, come on, man.
Nice,
Ooh,
great use of stance, gets the confirm. No optimal confirm, but that'll do, you know, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Gets the knockdown into the pogo.
Gets the knockdown into the pogo, and it'll loop his cooldowns for another more optimal combo. At that point, you're dead from the next touch. He's a spam, nice. Uses Spear of Arvis. And catches him with a fire heavy. Doesn't have the super quite unlocked yet, though. Otherwise, that would have been the round.
Yeah.
Mick looking really strong right now. He used Zeta's Rise up. Let's go. Nice. Empty low. Baits it. And has an interesting confirm setup, but...
Oh, it's gonna be a loss.
Actually, 100%
Could have probably
sure.
killed if he went into... if he did medium instead of optimal.
Yeah, true. Maybe. Regardless, he definitely could have killed if he 2H'd the H follow-up from stance.
Yeah.
At that close, it's a little bit tight.
Though.
Yeah, at that range, it's a little bit tight, but you definitely can do it. And obviously, you're not liable to be crossed up with your input with 2H. It's just down and heavy, and it will work 100% of the time. But I can understand why he didn't go for that.
That's the problem. That's the problem with Metera against it. So I have a 1H.
Yeah, true. Wow, look at this beautiful stuff. Baiting the whiff from Mick right there. Yeah, beautiful footsies actually. Baits the whiff, instantly punishes it with 2M, goes into the confirm. And now, Catalina pressure. Walking back slowly, still has the threat of H-Droid, so... Mick does anything foolish, he could die for it, yeah. I mean...
What the fuck happened?
Could die for it. Didn't, but could have. Whiffing far heavy. All of these situations could be dead.
Where's the whip
He's being patient though, he's not wanting to throw out anything that isn't 100% certain. Because you know how some foul gears. Plays it safe. So right now, Zeta literally was in a situation where she had to hang herself, but using the stance, she actually managed to get out of it. You still have to find a way to open up
all these
some foul
guys.
yeah.
Come on.
Where's that Kuso?
Guys. Oh,
beautiful 2H confirm into auto combo.
Close H actually.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Close H anti-airs in this game are great. Like back in the day with Zeta, when her 2H sucked balls, it was such a common thing that we'd use close heavy and far heavy.
I mean, her far heavy is pretty good anti-air.
Yeah, really good anti-air. It sets up a lot of optimal combos as well that don't work from 2H. Universal overhead. Oh, yeah, beautiful stuff. Blowing him up, but wrong stance usage. Obviously, Sunfag was a little bit too far away, so he just yeets himself into the corner. Good tech. Being a little bit too respectful, Sunfag calling it out with a reset, and this could be dead. This should be dead.
Yeah, this is very borderline kill. I think it's gonna kill.
I think it's gonna kill, yeah. No! Pixel!
1 HP.
Again, right there, you don't actually have to
that's
respect.
so much damage. Is that a kill?
That is no way. No, maybe. That is.
I mean,
that is, right?
It's an optimal confirm. That's optimal.
That's dead. Oh shit! Match point.
No, he's won.
Wait.
It's over.
Oh shit! It's the optimal ender into the optimal ender. Mick taking Sunflower down to losers. Let's go.
Damn, he's running through all the cats today.
He really is. Top 2 cats in the EU have both been sent to losers by him.
Strong showing. And now... oh...
Wait, is that mean
we might be seeing a top 3 of us.
Alright, well, we've got Miri against Breaker now. So
Breaker took it against Gummius.
Yeah,
he's been improving. Holy shit.
I mean, he was talking today about asking Rixer, etc. on what you could do to improve, but I don't know, man. You're doing pretty well.
Holy shit. Beat Gummius. That's like really... Gummius is so strong, actually.
And that matchup is not easy either. You definitely can't autopilot that one. Takes one mistake and you're just dead. And Gumius is a person that does a great job at like grappler jumping and stuff.
He has like the best RPS when it comes to running offense.
Well, Breaker against...
Gummius plays Charlotta now.
Wait, he does?
And you still beat him. You still beat him. Damn. Get fucked, Gummius. Hold that. No.
Versus Ferry anyway. I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. For a second, I thought... Yeah, I mean, honestly. I mean, honestly, no offense to Charlotta players, but right now, I feel like, in the current state of the game, the way that I go is, if I was to play, I'd try and choose the character that could do the best results with the least amount of effort, which in prior patch was Catalina, but now I think Charlotta is definitely that character. So, especially against Ferry, it's so messed up. Just run M auto combo into L hands like 3 times.
Yeah, it's such a scary situation.
For sure.
Because you can do close M, or close MM into either another close MM or into slashes. Like, she does slashes, she plants
and it loops, and every single, like, not only does it
mash at the wrong point and you die.
You literally die. And not only does it loop, it's also you can make it effectively gapless against Ferry for the longest time. So she has to commit to a DP, and you can dash, like, and spot dodge. It's gross. It definitely is. Regardless.
You gotta spot dodge into DP or something.
We're now seeing one of the other interesting matchups for Ferry, because obviously Zeta has a great time at playing ranges 1 and 2. So on top of that, she can also just go absolutely Kuso in neutral, which is Ferry's worst nightmare. It's the same with Charlotta.
Yeah.
And without the best defensive tools in the game for Ferry, and especially Abare's, wow, brilliant 2 heavy.
Yeah.
It can really be a struggle once Zeta does get a game plan running. But that said, she's now at range 2, standing with her back to the wall. But Breaker doing a really good job there.
For sure, this was one of the matchups, like pre-patch, that were definitely like strongly Ferry favored, in my opinion.
Yeah,
but now it's like
inarguably.
It's changed so much, like with Ferry's nerfs and Zeta's buffs.
I genuinely think that it would maybe go in favor of Zeta. Like, we're talking about 55, but regardless.
Yeah. Like, Ferry's DP nerf matters so much.
So much in this matchup.
Because against everyone with like a pretty fast.
Also, Hachuyu losing to Zeta 2M now consistently. That's rough.
Yeah. Like, Zeta, if Zeta gets those 2L, 2L, 2L on block, it's all DP safe against Ferry.
Good Spear of Avis there.
Hold on.
Pulling Breaker out of the sky. I'm really liking the, seemingly random 2Hs from Breaker right now, trying to catch Zeta going up for a forward jump into Spear. And obviously, the thing is in this matchup is that Zeta doesn't actually have to commit the Spear. She can just neutral jump and make Ferry have to worry about it. But instead of throwing out his DP recklessly, Breaker's been waiting to see, her get in range for DP, and has been using 2H as a supplement, and I like that quite a lot. Keeping him in check without using that DP cooldown. With that said, though, I still want to see, like, maybe light DP being used in that space. Ooh, no, that was a free punish.
What you need to do there is roll to the other side and 5U. And then she stays in that fucking stun state like forever, and you get the punished ending.
Obviously, there's no cross-up protection for the stance, so... Nice, good confirm. One more hit. Again, another situation that would have been perfect for the fuzzy, but 2L gets it.
Gets it anyway. The falling jump medium.
Miri is looking dangerous now, though. It's been a while since I've got to see European Zeta players, and they've turned up their game. Wow, that and Zeta's also.
I think the real MVP here though is Breaker.
He's holding his own against arguably one of the strongest players in Europe.
Yeah, for sure. He's been grinding. Holy shit.
Let's go, back throw into the corner. This is exactly what you want to see. Oh, trying to match the jump from Zeta there to make it awkward for Spear of Avis to be used. That's smart. If he did JM there, I think it would have actually worked. Far heavy into super, Miri special. One more touch.
So clean. Oh,
nice, good reset. Late tech.
To make some space for himself. Oh, that's nice. And
has he got the Rickster mix? Gets the overhead.
I mean, not really, but it worked.
It worked. He got the hit. One more hit does it. Breaker taking the first match.
Breaker with the jump out into the comeback.
Holy hell! Let's go.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Breaker seeking approval from Rickster.
I mean, yeah, because Rickster's like flaming him for not having install setups, but he pulls out, you know, a little bit of a botched one, but the confirm was absolutely juicy. If he ended that combo, man, that would have been clip worthy. Nice, good confirm. That's gonna be it, isn't it? No, one more hit.
It could have been it.
I believe so, right? Regardless, getting the perfect 7 golden letters, the first of the event.
Oh my god. We're gonna see Breaker in winners finals.
I mean, that would be hype.
That would be so hype.
Breaker's been around for a really long time at this point in HAB events.
Yeah.
It'd be very interesting as well to see Rickster come back and see how these two place against each other in the next event.
Yeah.
So far, absolutely stunning performance from Breaker. And it's not like Miri's been making a plethora of mistakes. They've just both been playing the matchup really well.
Yeah.
You being summoned?
GG call.
Yeah, I mean, in general, Miri's being very
nice
respectful here, and but it's working out.
Yeah.
Kuso mode, Miri has been turned off, and one hit confirmed. Miri has been turned on. But Breaker is responding to that by going Kuso Ferry.
Oh my god. He mashes on the safe jump, gets the counter jump into the super. Is this gonna be it? I don't think so.
Nah, no way.
I think if he skipped out the auto combo, he would have killed.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh! Is this gonna work?
That's not gonna.
Nah, I don't think so. It's gonna get blocked.
And Breaker takes it.
That's mad.
2-0.
GG's Breaker.
Breaker, what the fuck happened?
I mean, again, Miri made not that many mistakes, but Breaker having a really firm grasp on that matchup. Yeah. I feel like he went just as Unga as he needs to against the Zeta.
Yeah.
If you're respectful, Zeta can just play her optimal ranges and then have the option to flip that switch, but as long as you're constantly flipping the switch yourself, you're keeping Zeta on her toes. That was great stuff. Alright, so with that said, we now have 2 people confirmed for winners finals, Breaker against Mikoro. So we're going to be seeing a rematch against Zeta. But going down to our losers bracket, we now have losers top 8 confirmed. We're going to start it off with Godflash Thunder against Deviants, which is going to be an amazing match.
That's going to be fun to watch. I love watching Godflash play. It's just footsies when he's on the screen. He's so clean.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is a match that we've seen them play a lot. But it shouldn't be boring, especially as it's kind of a rematch for Akiza. You know, maybe Godflash can avenge him. Fellow Narmaya brethren. Alright, so who else have we got? We have Bonsai, who I'm not actually sure who that is, but he's been taking out some really good players.
German Matera player, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty hype. Matera versus Zeta as well. Also a pretty hype matchup.
That's one of my favorite matchups to play.
Damn. I mean, it's really interesting because both characters have anti-zoning, both characters have good rushdown, both characters lack defense to an extent. It's really... And they both have air interaction as well. The characters are really interesting to match up against each other.
It's just one of those matchups where Matera really, like... She really beats Zeta at anything other than close range, in my opinion. Like, close and mid, like, footsie range. I think Metera wins all of those ranges. Like, Zera's laser is quite bad, actually, in that matchup. Like, Metera can punish it so easily. So, it's really fun, actually, to play, because you get to be the zoner.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, though, is that whilst both of the characters have zoning tendencies, they can also turn on their offense against each other, which is why I like that matchup so much.
Yeah, it's a really, like... It's a really interesting matchup in neutral, and then the first player who gets the hit is likely winning, since they both lack defensive options.
Let's have a look at the internet. Still waiting for Godflash.
This is one stacked top 8, though.
It really is. I mean, let's have a look at the entirety of our top 8. It's Bonsai, Svampin, Deviant, Godflash, Thunder, Breaker, Mikoro, Miri, and Sumphaug. It's going to be really interesting to see who wins between Bonsai and Svampin as well.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing that.
Losers Quarters is also going to be interesting on the bottom side.
I'm hoping something can take it. I'm hoping I've been sufficient practice in the matchup.
At the same time,
I don't know. I've never seen Bonsai play. It's like
me neither.
A lot of Meteras don't play very similarly.
Yeah, because I really like that about this game in general. There's a lot of skill expression between characters, whilst with certain characters like Catalina, even you still see quite a bit of skill expression between if they want to go offensive, if they want to go OS base.
You can clearly like tell, like without telling me who is playing, I can clearly tell if it's Deviants or something playing.
Yeah, for sure. And then you have characters like Zeta and Metera, which are way more skill expressive. There's a lot more freedom in that matchup.
Yeah.
Where it can get really interesting. And Zeta's another one. Zeta, Fairy, Metera, those are the main ones that come to mind for like being really expressive. Other than characters like the Wayne, etc., where you can tell who it is just on the combos that they're going for.
Yeah. Alright, who are we waiting for?
Godflash, I believe.
Oh yeah, Deviants is using the...
Godflash is streaming as well. Yeah, I mean, he's got that McDonald's with a fish fillet. Fillet of fish, pardon.
Yeah. Yeah, don't get that wrong, bro. That's important.
Should we maybe try and see if we can get the other match going whilst we wait?
Yeah. Come see.
And by the time that they're done, be able to get it. Oh, I saw this person joining the server before. Because, you know, I'm a creep, and I watch the welcome desk like a hawk. Let's know it's a Metera, though. Metera is one of those characters that I've always wanted to see more representation for, because aside from you and Cynical, who was the other one? There was another one who was playing Ranked Lot.
Oh.
He was from the UK, I forget.
Yeah, I don't remember his name. It's
Rip.
Fuck. I think I played him in some situational damage thing.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
What's his name? Oh.
Someone in the chat will let us know anyway.
No, Deviants will know. Deviants knows. He knows exactly who we're talking about. So if Deviants is here, he'll tell us. Something on W. I can't remember.
Alright, there we go. Deviant versus Godflash Thunder. We saw him against Trikiza earlier, but I've seen Deviants playing against Godflash, Trikiza, Necron, Gumius, all these people in an open lobby, and Godflash took these sets a lot closer. So I'm going to be interested to see how this one goes.
Yeah.
No Jita in top 8? What are you on about? If Deviants plays against Sumphaug...
There we go.
EX Viper, yeah, that's right. But yeah, if Deviants goes against Sumphaug, he's pulling out his Jita lair. So... And is it just me, or does Deviants do that so much more these days?
I don't know, man.
I've seen him go for it constantly,
but
I've
seen it like 2 or 3 times today. And
yeah, alone. Godflash taking a pretty early lead though. Lots of run forward, spot dodge. Playing the fireball game really well as well. Nice moonsault plus frames. Trying to bait the DP, he knows. And then sending back. Getting hit by the EX fireball though, that's not ideal. Late throw, the deviant special. Universal overhead blowing up the throw tech. That's dead, there's no way. That's not dead, right? It's gonna be a pixel.
Most of the damage is in the early part, yeah, so I don't think this is it.
Alright, let's go.
If he didn't do auto combo, he could have killed. Or I don't know if he would have got a wall bounce.
He's in A stance, so he does have the DP available to him. Deviants has to be careful of it, but 5M. Beating out the slightly slower fire heavy from Namaya there.
Yeah. Only slower by like a frame, I think. So
yeah, for sure. That was like perfectly timed by Deviants. Very risky. Late moonsault, but not respecting the DP this time. Universal overhead blowing up the throw tech again. Wow, M-Droid combo getting dropped by Deviants. That's not usual, but it's going to be the round anyway. Oh, Deviant's taking it up. Wait, never mind, doesn't kill. Did he easy input that? But it shouldn't change the damage anyway. Wow.
Is that even a question? Is that even a question?
Alright. We don't need to hit him with that, alright. There's no need.
No, there's 100% the need. Please wait. Alright.
Please wait. We're being patient.
We'll wait.
Longer than I would have wanted, but, you know, is what it is.
There we go.
Alright, so let's see if... Because Godflash Thunder brought a couple of those... Wow, one of those rounds. Very close. If you made the right call...
This can definitely go either way.
Oh, nice fire heavy whip punish. You confirm, but I'm not sure if you want to be sitting in that stance throwing out B fireball like that. After you spent the 3 cooldowns, you're probably better off swapping to B stance. Regardless, that's half your HP gone. Only the DP available for Deviants, but hitting the reset into the corner as well. Yeah, this is a big deal.
I think he wanted that to be a combo.
The issue is that he's going to put himself in the corner now, so we're probably going to have to CA. Safe jump set up.
I don't think he gets one.
No, I think so.
That's unfortunate.
And against Catalina, that's a really big deal, because obviously all it takes is him walking back a little bit to get hit strike range. But no block time being used. The mix into moonsault, double cross up. Alright, Godflash. Alright. Lots of fireballs coming out from Deviants right now. Nice. M fireball into... Oh, wow. That is not ideal.
But it didn't reach.
That's one of the problems with Namaya's DP. They obviously gave it a little bit more horizontal reach in 1.3, but it really doesn't change situations like that enough. Yeah. But it also ruins a couple of other setups to be like jumpings from characters like Gran, Jita, etc. So it was a very mixed change.
Getting the EX droids.
Yeah, he's just gonna slowly push himself away. Nice. 2M keeping Godflash in check, not letting him get that.
Arm tear.
Man dash. Alright, we're now at match point for Deviants.
Battle 3, engage.
Can we talk about Catalina's shoes? They've always put me off, man. What the fuck are they?
I don't know, man.
Oh, hate strike, that's gonna hurt. Spending all the cooldowns. Universal overhead, no tech.
What?
No, confirm. Doesn't have cooldowns. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the match is ended.
Match ended.
Deviants taking it. Moving on in the bracket. Next up is going to be Svampen up against Bonsai.
Bonsai.
Loggers?
I've never seen him play. I only see him in the Metera channel when I used to look in there. I don't really anymore, but he's like the active. He and Cynical are like the active EU guys in there.
I'm surprised that the character Discord's still alive, if I'm honest.
Actually, it's the character channel, mostly.
Ah, alright. I'm surprised that's still alive, if I'm honest. Main cord's, like, pretty dry. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I pretty much only looked in that channel. Which, I don't really do that anymore either, but... It's like, it's pretty active, I guess. There's been messages today and yesterday. The Metera channel.
Deviant's hogging the chair.
Bro, get off. Get off now. I got off.
Ah, shit. Yeah, corrected.
Shaking your yeah.
It's the beautiful part of the tournament where everything starts to move at like sonic speed. Because we're at top 8 and all the matches are already set in stone.
Yeah, it's running really smoothly. And the Metera, as predicted.
So, I'm really interested to see how this matchup's going to go, purely because most of this is going to come down to player matchup. How both of them like to interpret the characters.
I think Hop, in particular, is very strong in this matchup.
Ooh,
Popping over lasers.
Jesus!
That's a really clean anti-air.
That was probably the best anti-air I've seen all day. RL straight into H-Spear.
Yeah.
Get the confirm. Nice.
Optimal.
It's going to be hard for him to loop the next combo, though. But he's got those. Let's go. Did he spend too early? No, that's it. Nice and dead. Really clean round from Miri. No, Svampen. So many Zetas in this tournament, man. But at the same time, that really does show how this matchup can go. Once one of the characters gets a clean hit in neutral, neither one of the characters have the best defense, so they can just run their offense all day. Speaking of...
Nice Hop.
Oh, nice. Oh, quick it up on that punish.
And something's trying to bait it.
The thing is that there's only a 3-frame gap to try and punish a spot dodge as well. It's kind of gross.
I mean,
nice, good
that's
throw.
not too hard with... How many active frames does her close heavy have? Like 6?
I think it's 5 or 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice! Good anti-air, no confirm.
Yeah,
I think the butterfly, yeah, fucked it up. Oh, gets the kill as well, okay.
Nice.
Bonsai keeping it interesting. And again, coming down to whoever got the first hit in neutral took the round, so... Bonsai looking to take it. The mine hopping right into the close light.
The empty load there isn't really real, so...
And we've seen it in the past as well. Svampen really isn't respecting, like, setups like that. He's mashing on them quite a lot and getting away with it consistently.
He does a lot of mashing against empty lows, I've seen.
Nice, beautiful confirm. Doesn't get the full combo. That would have been it. Regardless, there you go.
Baits the spot dodge to us. Clean.
Beautiful stuff. Svampen taking the first match, but that was not free. First round, pretty free. But overall, still had to work for it. Oh, no, this is not pretty, yeah.
Now, like, he knows what he likes to do on defense.
A lot of spot dodge OS
like 4 or 5 times already, so...
Yeah, baited 2 out of 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Which is really where you've just got to start mixing
that.
up.
Like, solid knockdown.
Even if you don't have the other OSs down to, supplement it with, just doing nothing on defense when someone's expecting you to do an OS is just as much of a...
Yeah. I mean, just
option.
mashing, really, if they're trying to bait spot dodge OS.
For sure. Taking your turn back. I'd actually kind of like to see 2U being used from Metera at that range. A bit weird, but...
It's a good tool, if they're, like... I usually press 2U when I think they're thinking too much about me hopping.
Yeah.
And 2U is usually...
So I feel like that was exactly what Svampen was waiting for, was a hop.
Yeah.
Oh. That's not pretty.
I mean, obviously on paper you can cover both pretty easily, but like in practice a lot of people get hit by the speed.
Late tech into another throw. Nice, gets hit by the overhead option. This isn't going to be dead, but one more touch will be. Perfect opportunity to use the fuzzy, but drops the combo anyway. SSBA being spent. I'm not sure how I feel about this, unless Bonsai can lame out enough time to
get his meter back. It's a really good knockdown. It's like one of our better knockdowns mid-screen. So, I think I would have probably gone into it as well.
Svampen getting back in as well. Metera has a really hard time dealing with this and gets caught by the throw. Good showing from Bonsai. I mean, first time I've ever seen him play, but he put up a good fight. Damper moving on, though. And we now have our top 6 confirmed.
Indeed. So, game over running now? To do losers or...
We do winners, right?
Yeah. Let the losers players rest a bit. So that'll be Breaker versus Mick.
I think it's going to be an awesome match.
This.
I mean, honestly, he looked on point, but Mick, you can't really sleep on Mick, because this matchup in general is so volatile that it could really go either way. Like, even small changes in how the players play could have a huge effect. Probably the most important thing is how they deal with Breaker being a little bit more random. Because I feel like if Mick is ready for the jumps and stuff, it definitely is punishable with Spear. We saw it a couple of times from Miri.
Yeah.
It's definitely not, risk-free.
It's a really interesting matchup, I think.
Again, just like Matera, one of my favorites. I feel like Matera, Fairy, and Zeta are some of the more expressive characters in the game that lead to some really cool matches.
Matera Fairy is so much fun. It's the only matchup I enjoy.
I feel like it's the same reason as Zeta Matera, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's like, I get to be the zoner for a bit, but I also get to press my offense.
On your offense, yeah. Specifically, Fairy actually has a very hard time getting out of it, because Stance does have some use against Matera offense, but it's hard to get those DPs in. Of course, Matera buttons aren't as fast as other characters, so there are gaps opened up by that. Oh, nice! 2H whiffing. This is why I want to see light DP being used by Breaker in those spots. Light DP 7 frames still. Really fast. Hits that angle perfectly as well, but right now, Mick looking very convincing. That should be the round. Nice and optimal.
Yeah. Barely.
Reminder to everyone, this is our first of 3. This is Winners Finals. One of our top 3 matches. Nice. Good back throw. That's the second time we've seen it now. He's going for a lot of universal overhead there. I'm not sure if I agree with it, if I'm honest. I think walk back do nothing or walk back to you is better in those spots. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, streaming is way better reward with Fairy, so...
Oh, nice! Wow.
Not confirmed yet.
Obviously, as Fairy, you can't get much from that, but...
I mean, like, auto combo medium DP.
I think because of the angle, that auto combo might have actually whiffed. Regardless.
Yeah.
Doesn't really matter at this point. Both players being very patient here. This is what we want to see. At a moment's notice that I can turn it on. Just like that. I think if Breaker went for far heavy there, it could have actually punished the spear back. Or just heavy whip, at the very least. Definitely would have punished it.
Heavy whip. I think he went for far heavy, but heavy whip I think would have worked, yeah.
To you. Very classic.
Dude, footsies in this matchup.
And I absolutely love watching Zeta just jump and whiff buttons in the air like Bubs in this matchup. It's so much fun. Trying to bait out that DP for the life of him. Has the health lead though, so he feels underneath no pressure whatsoever. But the issue with that is the
timer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. With the timer running that low. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree about doing that against Ferry. I feel like going aggressive in those situations is actually a better defense. Because it's just a matter of time until she can get out her SBA or install or get a cheeky hit confirm.
Yeah, especially with how safe Zeta can stay from Ferry's DP post-patch. Like, again, 2L being DP safe is insane.
Giving Breaker an opportunity to get back into the match here, and with the health lead going in his favor. This is looking like a very close match. Getting counter hit. Did he go for a jumping button there? Or did he go for his own universal overhead to beat throw? I think, actually, never mind.
Yeah.
Regardless, nice side switch. Playing back slowly, throwing that 2H, trying to catch those jumps.
Oh, can we get the install set up?
Nice, good DP.
Yo, if he held GG and comboed off of it, that would
have been sick, yeah. Nice, JM. Ending the round.
Breaker takes the first game.
Yeah. putting himself on the board with the first match.
Believe in victory.
Is Breaker gonna be the one to take the piss roll?
I mean, it's looking likely at this point.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Deviants in the past has had no problems dealing with Richter one of the year. Strongest at Fairy's button.
Yeah, if Deviants gets the grounds, I think Deviants will take it, but if
He has to go for him,
he has to get through so many setups.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think it's kind of looking dark for Deviants.
Universal overhead gets the regular hit into the throw. Now what's the Oki? Double overhead.
Nice,
Great jump heavy there. It was interesting. A lot of neutral jumps coming out from Breaker right now as well, and the second he goes for that, GG, instantly gets punished by the H spin. Nice M order combo into
nice
super, that's the
trap.
round. The proximity on Zeta close medium can be really annoying sometimes. So I'm glad to see that didn't screw him up there.
Fairly stubby bottom in general. On the other hand,
Nice.
her close heavy, the proximity on that shit. Bruh.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes it a really good anti-air as well as far heavy. But
Yeah.
every single time that Breaker has went for GG in neutral, it's been punished by H. Spear.
Yeah, that's what you need to do in this matchup. You need
Yeah.
to be ready to punish those.
Again, we're seeing a lot of Mick trying to bait out the DP from Breaker here with the neutral jumps. The second he goes for
I
that
like the
fireball,
swing.
getting punished, yeah. That's what I'm saying.
That's a
Like,
kill.
we
Oh,
used-
he could have gone for super, I think. Kill.
Yeah, that's it anyway.
Mm.
Breaker putting another round on the board. There was a lot of interesting kind of scuffed stuff going on in that round, if I'm honest. But it's really interesting, like I was saying before, that Breaker is kind of returning the favor to the Zetas by just going Kuso sometimes, doing those neutral jumps, baiting out the fireballs and the responses with Whip. It's nice to see.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
also
you
throwing out
gotta, like,
preemptive
do
two
that to get
H's
in
to
in
like
this matchup.
try and stop the Zeta from running her Kuso as well. I'm liking it. Oh wow. Bro completely whiffing. Doesn't get a hit off of it though, so it's not the Granblue mix.
I like
Nice.
how Breaker's dealing with defensive situations. Like how he tries to push him away with buttons and then make some space for himself to put out GG. You see that a lot of the times when he gets put in the corner.
I feel like Breaker's making a lot of guesses in neutral, but he's been so on point with them pretty much the entire time.
Yo, install setup?
Checking the chip. He has such a huge health lead at this point that I can definitely understand why he wouldn't necessarily want to go for it. Being punished by the H-Spear there. Jumping out, getting the J-Heavy, and that's it.
Oh, and that's it. 2-0.
2-0.
I'm just so used to playing Rickster, like I'm expecting like they're blocking GG. Here's the install setup.
I mean,
Okay,
yeah,
get
well, not just here's the install setup, here's the 100% success rate overhead.
Battle 1. Engage.
If it doesn't work, just overhead again.
Bro, I fucking hate when he does that. He says like, oh, I overhead every single time, and then I play him. He does a low first time. Come on, man.
Nice, good mash. That was what I was talking about earlier. The angle that you get is really awkward against Zeta, universal overhead.
Yeah,
It's just a random
I mean,
tidbit of knowledge that I have because I played this matchup a bit. Nice.
I mean, just skipping out on the third hit should fix it though. Doing LL into DP.
I'm not sure if it would combo into MDP at that height though. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. It's not a huge difference. Nice DP.
EXDP. GG. Makes some space for himself again.
Good forward roll.
Yeah.
Then throwing through the
There we
2U. Early tech into
Ooh,
2U. That
sweet.
was really scary.
Nice,
Gets the
that's a kill,
confirm
that's a
the throw.
That's a kill.
Does
That's
he have the
actually a kill.
optimals though? Ah, none of the jumping heavy
It doesn't
routes.
matter. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
yeah.
because there's no fucking scaling on that shit. Fuck that guy.
I mean, honestly,
The
Ball
fucker throw
SBA,
combo.
Ball SBA is so broken.
Especially from Fro. Fro as a starter has like no scaling in this game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, Ferry has a lot of ways to cheese her way past the scaling parameters in this game. Which is why she is weirdly one of the highest damage characters in the game off the right hits. But it's very particular hits.
Yeah, same with Metera. And I kinda like that.
Yeah, so do I.
But I work for it.
Looks like Mick's putting himself back on the board though. No, never mind, one more touch.
One more touch. If you're gonna get it.
Quad overhead into double 2L. Again, not much
Nice
Ferry
blocks
can do
from
about that
Breaker.
situation. Nice.
DP.
I'm not
Space
sure
not
if
to
I
work with.
like the instant like rising JL from. Mick
Yo, that's
there.
it. That's it.
Nah, she lives.
No, he should have done ball super.
Yeah,
I feel
Ball
like.
Super was dead, 100%.
I don't know if this is gonna kill that.
I don't think so. Wow, it
Oh,
does!
it's-
That
okay.
damage, man.
Breaker 3-0.
3-0 on Mick. What is this?
Huh?
Secured his spot in Grand Finals in there, top 2.
It's pretty
And,
keeping up.
and again, just to clarify, to remind everyone, your placement in these events does matter. So Breaker with a really, really strong showing. Honestly, I
like
wasn't expecting
Rix's
it.
reaction. Ball super would have killed, and then he said, "Ooh."
I mean, that was pretty much us at the end of the day.
yeah.
Let's have a look at the.
That's kind of
Damage,
reassuring though for us.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
even the very main thought.
I didn't even think that was gonna kill, man. I really didn't.
Yeah.
What do you want to see, Subvalg or Deviants first? Subvalg's Vampen or Miri Deviants? One way we're getting a Zeta, you know?
Didn't Swamp and play fairly recently, so let's do Deviants.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
let's do Deviants. Alright.
Deviants is in
Deviants
the room.
is in the room. Match 1.
I wasn't expecting this.
No, me neither. This is a really hype tournament. Especially if you like,
If you like
Setup.
Fairy.
Wow.
Oh, I guess. No, it's Fairy's beating all the setups.
That's true.
It's only got Swampin left to beat.
Man, this is so hype. He's asking what country Breaker's from.
Which country is he from? Isn't
Who
it
said
like
Deviants into losers? Question. Who was it? What about that?
Mick?
Yeah, it was Mick. He hates the Zeta matchup. So, I don't know. I feel like this match here might decide the tournament. This one and Sumpvalg's Svampen. Because if Sumpvalg beats Svampen, that's going to be a hard matchup for Deviants. No matter who wins there, actually, that's a hard matchup for Deviants.
Deviants
Deviants might have to beat 2 Zetas.
All of his
Yeah.
worst match, except for row or like
Yeah.
in a row. He has to beat all of them.
He literally has to
That
beat all of them. Multiple times as well, because he had to face Mick earlier. Would have
Put
had
in
to
the scores.
face Sumpvalg.
Put in the 3-0 in winners, since they haven't.
Sure.
Oh yeah, you don't do scores. You just do
Yeah.
winner.
Simplifies things. Makes it so that less avenues for people
That's
to
kind
mess
of
up
nice actually. As a player, you like get bodied 2-0 by someone.
Yeah, you don't have to put it.
They
Honestly,
don't know. It could have been close.
honestly, unironically, I've been there. I've experienced that. You don't want to put in 2-0 after you lose on, off stream.
No, it's like even if I beat someone, I'm like, fuck, why did I drop a game? But if I'm playing in HAB, they don't know.
Are they in? We're waiting for them?
Yeah, they're here.
Alright, this is going to be really interesting because I feel like, whilst I'm saying that all of these matches will decide the tournament, that's kind of a given as we're at top 6 already.
Yeah. I think if Deviants gets through here, I think Deviants is the one to bring down Breaker.
Believe in victory.
For sure.
Battle 1.
The only issue, though, that I have with this situation is that if he wins this, he has to go against Sumpvalg or Svampen. So it doesn't get any easier.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's the one, if there's
what I
one
mean,
for
if-
Breaker that can beat Breaker right now,
It's
I think
definitely it's gonna be Deviants or maybe Sumpvalg, but at the end of the day, this is not an easy road for Deviants to make that a reality. Going up against Miri right now, who is, in honesty, I think he's been looking incredibly clean so far.
Yeah.
Rocking Zeta color #1 with Zeta weapon #1. The only combination that really matters. Man, that was like an inch away from that being dead. But Universal Overhead is going to secure the round anyway. Deviants putting a nice little
Back and
win
forth.
early on. Yeah, that was
Looking like
close.
Miri was gonna take it in the beginning, but
Battle 2.
it's like Cat gets that one hit. She's gonna bring it back. Especially when it's Deviants behind the...
Nice MDP. No, M-Droid, pardon. I'm calling it DP.
It's nice DP as well.
Yeah, the
That's
interesting
decent
thing
into
about
my
that DP is that, yeah, it lets you air recover. It doesn't get the knockdown. Which can actually set up a nice scramble situation for Catalina. As her anti-airs are dirty. Especially if you're using regular DP, like Deviant Senso a lot. That one was easy input though. Nice, baits the anti-air. Right now, this is exactly when either one of these characters has this position, it's really, really scary.
Yeah.
Deviants has done a great job teetering away with these fireballs though, and that was a beautiful bait from Miri, taking the round.
Clean.
That was a wonderful bait.
Fuck your anti-air, bro. None of that.
Just like TK, M Spear. Again, Miri seems to be the only Zeta that I'm seeing use M Spear that consistently, but so I think that's how it can be used right there.
Yeah. Doesn't, like, TKing it doesn't really gain that much ground either, so it's not like you're gonna get hit because you're too close to them.
Oh, nice. Instant DP.
The DP, and then there's the DP.
Gets tech thrown. Right there. Perfect situation to use the fuzzy. Just saying.
I mean,
manually timing the JH would have been hard, but yeah, but then you can obviously get a good Oki situation. Wow, living on a prayer! And getting hit by the 2L, doing the spot dodge.
Nice punish on the side.
Alright, Deviant's taking the first match.
Deviant's still in this. It's not going out just yet. He wants that piss, man. The piss color.
He already does.
Also, it still says winners finals.
Yeah, I just changed it, don't worry.
Oh, okay, just as I said that.
Literally a moment before. Oh, nice. Back throw, forward roll. Interesting situations coming out right now, but Deviant's taking a slight early advantage. That was a nice confirm. This is gonna hurt. Doesn't have the cooldown to end the combo, actually.
Oh. That was a nice match, actually. That's a knockdown in 2 safe ones.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
The
The mine drops!
That could have hurt so bad.
It wouldn't have been the game unless he managed to pull off some really interesting 668 route. But
Yeah.
that's so sad. If he confirmed into SSPA, that could have been a lot closer. Deviant's at match point. The hope. The only person that might be able to beat Breaker. He has to beat, you know, up to 2 more Zeta demons though. Zeta being the character that knocked him down as losers in the first place.
There's at least one set guaranteed. But it's probably...
Subfag versus Svampen's going to be an interesting match there. Both of them are really patient.
He doesn't like the mirror though, so we'll get to see his Jita.
Yeah, Jita.
Kinda wanna see that actually.
I do as well. That's a couple of matches away and this one isn't even over yet. I would love to see like maybe a super jump out of the corner when he saw that 5U.
Yeah.
But regardless, taking it back to mid-screen. And at this range, it feels like Zeta does have a good opportunity. Yeah, there we go. Should you be able to get the confirm? No, misses it. Bit of an awkward anti-air angle. Oh, wow. Okay, living on a prayer. 1 pixel. Gets the throw. One more touch is going to do it.
Well, both players in pro range. Pro kill range.
Now, Deviant's a chip. Yeah, thought so.
Yeah.
You think about Spear of Avis.
I forgot even a thing in this game. Like, I was like, oh, Deviant's just gonna punch this and win.
Again, Spear having enough of a gap in between the hits to force chip range and then kill as well.
Ooh, I like that.
Honestly, I have never seen a Zeta using M Spear as well as Miri does. But Deviant is going to end this round right here. Yeah. Love Granblue Spectator. Well, we know how that one went.
Combo, then he got mixed.
Yeah, like really, really, really hard mixed. We're about to be quick. Well, sorry for the anticlimactic end. Could have been.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see what we got next.
Some fog Svampen.
This is going to be an interesting one. I honestly feel like this match might decide the tournament, and like that's not an exaggeration.
I think both of them would have a really even game with Deviants.
I honestly feel like Subfaug might be harder for Deviants to win against it, but it might be purely on the basis that he wants to play Jita, and he hasn't got as much of a wealth of experience of Jita as he does Catalina. Though I know he has been grinding Jita.
I think he He's been saying he goes quite even actually with both of these. I think both of them.
Let's go.
So it'll be interesting.
Right, getting into the match.
Catalina
Sunfalk
versus
versus Svampin. Another matchup that we see in Unite and Fight, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we?
Got the Sora's theme.
I know I played Stump at one point, but that was after the Grand Finals resets. I don't know. No, I don't think we saw this one. Actually.
Look at this, man. The Sunfalk special. The micro walk forwards into down back. Just slowly approaching right now, yeah. Butchie's base style, getting him all the way to the corner though. Slowly walking him all the way there. Gets the drop though. This match is looking a little bit strawberry, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, again. Right there, that doesn't actually jail into JM. It's punishable.
Yeah.
Especially with easy input DP if you're afraid.
This round's gonna turn around now, I feel like.
Yeah, that was an interesting situation. Looking a
Oh,
little bit grim. Yeah, gonna get it confirmed.
That it?
Nah, that won't kill. Surely not. It's so scaled.
Hopefully
Yeah, it is. I don't think it's gonna kill, and I think he should have went for the fuzzy instead.
not. I mean, can't say that about a lot of situations.
Yeah, that's true. But I feel like that was again prime situation to go for fuzzy.
battle 2.
Yeah.
Regardless, Svampin taking the first round. Will Deviants have another Zeta to slay? Or will he play Jida? That's the real question.
Kind of want to see both.
I really want to see both. And yeah, Svampin is so good.
Oh, he's confirmed.
He has the coolness roots of all the Zetas, IMO.
This is the optimal. Nice.
Let's go.
That's 1-0 to something.
Ass match, man. That's Zeta in a nutshell. Can play all ranges really effectively against
Believe in victory.
Catalina, and Catalina does struggle to find spots, to find DPs. Not always the easiest task against Zeta. She has so many safe jumps. Getting hit. Nice conversion. Beautiful.
Ooh, big damage.
Alright, fireball up again. Nice, going for the throw so that he has all of his cooldowns back up again. But that's one of the things you have to consider when you play against Zeta. If she's in an awkward situation like that, where she doesn't have her cooldowns up for loopable combos, you know that it's more than likely that she's going to go for a reset or a throw. It's something worth considering, but we're now at match point for Svampin, who is looking incredibly convincing right now.
Battle 2.
Yeah. Stevens is shaking.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. If there's one player that Deviants are scared of going into this tournament, I know it was Svampin.
Yeah.
And Svampin is looking on fire right now, but Sunfire biting back. See if he can take the momentum back in his way. Nice! Really awkward anti-air there. Weirdly enough, I think if he did far heavy anti-air, that would have been able to convert into a combo. Nice! Ah, no confirm. Now he's got his back to the corner. Gets too heavy. No confirm though. Fireball's being spammed by Svampin right now. One thing that I will say though is that Deviants' jumps over fireballs and lasers are so clean now. So if we could see that coming from Sunfire right now, that would be beautiful. Nice, correctly reading. Ooh, fake jump. Got a little Catalina grappler jump. Let's go.
One more touch. And that's it.
That is it. There was auto combo hits, but that is out of the park and the second best ender this tournament. Get him out, Zeta. Get him out.
The Grand Ender is the best one. I love when Grand.
Deviants, man. You've got it up next. You got it up next, sir. You better be ready. Well, Svampin taking out Sunfalk, and now we have our losers finals confirmed. Vampin versus Deviants.
Wow. Losers semis, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, never mind. I forgot all about Mick. He has to beat 3 Zetas in a row.
Told you. I was like, yeah.
Oh,
like,
that's so
probably
nasty.
2 Zetas after this one.
Oh, that is so nasty.
Jita versus.
Oh, Jita. What? He goes Jita against
really?
Zeta?
Not that I knew
Okay.
of, but
I mean,
let's go. I mean, it
probably
makes
a better
no. He definitely does. Never mind, I completely forgot about that. Yeah, this matchup is so much more favored. There's not a lot Zeta can do against the Rekka frame traps, and obviously Jita has such a better run speed, such a better jump arc. This is a really good sub. I remember this is specifically why he picked up Jita in the first place, was for this matchup.
Jita because we told him to. That's why.
I completely forgot about this though. Nice.
Ooh.
Throwing the stance. Getting the
Oh,
hit. Oh, what's the 2U? Could have done double M-Rekka.
2H instead of 5H, so 2U didn't work. Oh, if he did real input, you know.
Maybe.
It's kind of hard to do a reaction, but still.
Battle 2. Engage.
Gotta say, he's doing a great job with the fireball game so far. And the fact that Spirit of Harvest just whiffed over Jita's crouching hurtbox there was interesting. Jita out fireballing Zeta. Wild. Deviant CP, let's go. Nice, brilliant
nice
spot
ball.
dodge. JU hitting the corner back. Doesn't successfully deal with the stance this time. But Deviant CP, version 2. Universal overhead, that's gonna hurt. Wow, straight into super, easy input.
That's not gonna do any damage.
Nah. Well, it still does a stupid amount of damage, I'm not gonna lie.
He could have done.
True, but put him into throw range, so Deviant's taking a very fast 1-0.
Yeah, looking clean actually.
I mean,
who's
again,
Jita?
I can definitely vouch for this matchup being much more favorable for Jita. It goes from like a slightly favorable matchup for Zeta against Catalina into a pretty heavily favored Jita matchup. I'd say 60-40. Nice. Deviant's DPs are doing absolute work on Svampin right now.
Keeps on going.
Nice, good
Shot
shimmy as
shimmy.
well. Let's go.
The shimmy.
Deviant's showing that his Street Fighter 4 experience, you know? Real footsies.
No, it's fucking Street Fighter 5 experience with the shimmies.
We don't bring up Street Fighter 5, man. He plays Bison.
Exactly. It's like the shimmy captain almost.
2M, nice. Svampin starting to take advantage of these fireball wars, but he's managed to get walked all the way to the corner just with the threat of the frame traps. It's absolutely absurd.
Looking so clean.
Gotta get the 2U Oki. Wow,
And
that's dead, right?
Nah.
Yeah, that's dead.
Nah. Oh, that's really input.
Yeah, he's done real input, it's dead, man.
What? No.
Let's go.
That's the first time I've ever seen him do the real input.
Wait, it's not dead?
Doesn't even kill.
I thought that would have killed it for sure. Regardless, this is not looking pretty. Number one set of Zao players, gotta bring it back.
Super inputs. I didn't expect that.
Sampin
And
getting
that's it.
caught by the 2M, yeah, that's it.
2-0.
2 Zetas dealt with in a row.
Okay,
Deviant's
it's only
looking
one more to go.
clean. One more to go, and then you got the ferry.
Yeah.
Is this it? Is this the route?
Maybe you should just play Jira instead.
I mean, what have we been saying for the longest time, bro? Regardless, now we've actually got losers to finals. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, this is going to be a first of 3, just, if anyone might have forgotten. But this is it, the final Zeta. The final boss.
It's actually so funny. I have to go through all 3.
Literally. Other than Nico, this is pretty much... Other than Nico, this is like the Zeta players. I can't really think of another one.
Battle 1.
Bro, right here.
Well, obviously, again, we got Mick, Swampin. And again, just as a reminder, Deviants was knocked down into losers by Mick, so if any of the Zeldas are going to bite back,
Oh yeah,
it's got to be Mick.
That might be why it's going Jira actually. Doesn't feel comfortable with if he lost with Cat in winners.
I do remember him saying quite that, like, the entire reason for him picking up Jita was as a counter to the Zeta matchup that he loves so much. But regardless, Mick had a good start, but looks like he's going to be dead. No, never mind, drops the combo.
Oh.
And this is going to hurt. One more touch is going to kill.
And
wait, drops. One more touch is going to kill regardless. That gets thrown into the corner.
Wow.
Yikes. That was a huge drop. Because if he finished it, even with just EXs, he had an opportunity to go for a fuzzy or just, you know, regular Zeta mix-up.
Yeah.
No cooldown available for Deviants either. Looking like a really good situation for Mick. Regardless, Deviants taking the win. Using the DP, nice and easy. Use the easy input DP, but really useful for situations like that to keep them in the corner.
Oh.
Mick going for this. Yeah, that was really interesting. Mick went for the shimmy, but then Deviants did a delayed DP to be the delayed button.
And that's it.
Wow, that's not it. Yeah, but this 1-0.
Fast. Holy shit.
I mean, that's Deviants in a nutshell right now.
Yeah.
Doing a speed run through these Zetas.
My man's on world record pace. Holy shit.
Nice. Good 2M confirm. That was unfortunate. Spot dodge into DP. I've been seeing Deviants do a lot recently in streams. Man, it looks dirty. You have 3 frames to punish the spot dodge, otherwise you eat a DP. Universal overhead gets crushed. No, crushes the throw, by the way, which is looking kind of brutal. That was a really late JH.
Enough, though. Not quite having
nice, getting the throw. That's what makes this matchup so much better for Jita. That run speed makes her throws game so much more scary against Zeta. And that's really the big change for this matchup, is that because of her run speed, Jita can play ranges 1 and 2 better than Catalina can. And obviously, having the threat of wreckers for frame traps as well makes it have to be a lot more respectful.
Oh my god. Oh my god. The patience.
I mean, you've got to be. Nice, baiting the DP, Deviant's DP, biting him in the back right now. That isn't gonna kill.
Ooh. No.
One more touch. Nice, empty throw.
He had 6-6 on cooldown, so he couldn't do some corner combo either.
Alright, let's go. Mick taking a round, trying to keep himself alive. Good forward roll. Into the 2L. Doesn't get the confirm though.
Ooh. What happened there? He parried the wreck down. That was kind of sick. Again.
It's really risky to do, but as a set of stance, is like one of its other very real uses is as a tool against special cancels.
Yeah.
Kind of similar to Lowen. Oh wow! Interesting spear angles. Nice, good super jump, getting himself out of the corner. Man, look at the footsies. Nice neutral jumps, always threatening the spear.
Oh, no combo though.
Locked universal overhead, uses the stance to take his turn back. But Deviants in turn, using the JU.
So scary.
This is gonna
That's
hurt.
like some Charlotta mix-up for sure. Combo.
Beautiful combo situations, so very, very scary for Swamp. Oh my god. For Mick. That is going to be a brilliant confirmer to super, and one more touch is going to do it. This is Mix. The mine just shallow jump, didn't get the super jump.
Oh.
That's going to be the round. Deviant's taking out the 3rd Zeta in a row.
No, he needs one more game. Come on.
Oh yeah, I forgot myself. I reminded everyone that it's the first to 3. But I forgot. I was so hyped for my boy. Man, these matches are insanely close though. That match could have been so different if Mick didn't drop the combo and miss the super jump.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice. But he's been doing a really good job at baiting the DPs. Although that one was just kind of greedy attempt at taking his turn back. But followed instantly up by a baited DP. Nice. Ivy into the spear. No combo, but what's the mix?
DP's out.
It's a good spot to use DP in. Universal overhead gets the punish, but no counter hit.
Yeah. Deviants.
It's clean.
Yeah. One more touch, I think.
Yeah, I mean for both players right now. That's gonna be it.
Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Deviants is clutching out a lot of rounds there.
That's not really the case. It's a bit sad as well because a couple of them were due to technical issues on Mick's side. Not necessarily his gameplay, but his execution.
Yeah.
Nice.
Deviants gets the first knockdown.
Nice! Brilliant!
Ooh.
Use a 2M there.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Gets hit by the third overhead.
And that's the round.
That is. Mick putting a rung on the ladder. He has to take another one, though. He keeps on putting one mat round on the on the board, but he needs to finish out the next one. Nice! 2M whip into far at medium. Now you get to run your mix. Empty throw.
Yeah, it's fucking pocket bro.
Deviants DP into Deviants Universal Overhead. This is so classic. Wow.
Oh, the reset.
Go for the reset.
The standing reset. Yo, the read input, Deviants?
You know, count to 10. Deadly Rave.
Deviants knows
This is gonna kill.
It wasn't a fluke. He knows the read input. Oh.
Okay, this is looking incredibly scary right now. One button either way could be the end of it. 2M, 2M, EX Wreckers. Stats, that's it. Yeah, there you go. Finally pulling out the 2 heavy, not respecting the JM afterwards.
Alright. Deviants.
Where it counts though, Deviants Breaker, Grand Finals. Who the hell would have saw this line? Deviants coming from losers to meet Breaker in Grand Finals.
Yeah, is Deviants finally gonna get his piss color?
Or is Breaker gonna take it?
Breaker gonna take it from...
I mean, that would be an interesting line.
That would be such an upset, I feel like. Deviant's been working so long for it, and then Breaker just shows up.
Out of nowhere, you know? Haven't seen him in the matchmaking channel anywhere near as much as our boy Deviants. But Breaker is looking incredibly scary right now.
Yeah, but Deviants has so much experience in this matchup.
Yeah, he does.
Especially from the one guy who seems to be teaching Breaker a lot of stuff. Like, he has experience versus Breaker's senpai, if you will. Like, so much, actually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He knows this matchup.
And not only does he have experience, Deviants could actually be one of the few players that could actively deal with Richter in tournament.
Yeah. And me. I'm the only
yeah, of course.
It's me and Deviants.
Who happen to be
at least from the regulars.
You know, who happen to be the players that actively practice against him.
Yeah.
So, doesn't come as a huge surprise. But, with that said, Breaker, man.
From Deviants. Okay, bro.
Okay, bro. Weird flex.
Weird flex, bro. He didn't drop a single game against them, right?
No, he didn't. I don't think so. There were so many that was really close. But didn't drop a single one, though.
Alright. Grand Finals already.
Yeah. You know, throw the tweet out there. Whilst we're waiting for the matches to get going, I'm just going to shill again. Be sure to check out the match arena. At the moment, we don't have that much support on here. You know, someone's donated another 50p. But for everyone in the chat, you know, there's 40 of you right now. If 40 of you donated, that would be an extra 20 quid. And it's completely free. Takes you 2 seconds. You have a Twitch account, it will take you 2 seconds. Our code HAB, Season 1, GB. You're done.
I'm gonna do that right now, actually.
I think you already have.
Maybe I have. I think I did it at least for the Melty one, but I probably did it for Granblue one at the same time. Yeah, I did. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna do it.
Let's go.
Can't.
Yeah, so if you guys have just 2 seconds, be sure to do that.
Yeah, guys,
but
come on, guys. You have time to watch this fucking Twitch stream, guys. Come on.
It takes 2 seconds, boys. Alright, Grand Finals.
Believe in victory.
For Deviants, coming from losers, he has to win this set to reset it. And then another set to take it away from Breaker. But Breaker has been looking Really strong right now. Let's see if the break between his matches is let his engine calm down, because Deviants is coming very hot off of the 3 wins in a row against Zetas.
Yeah.
Blood boiling right now, you know. His hatred for Zetas fueling him.
Now that I think about it, he might actually be rusty in this matchup.
Yeah, true. I don't know, I've been
Rix
seeing
hasn't been-
Rickster about a little bit. I'm not sure if they got matches against each other though.
Yeah, I've seen him a bit in the matchmaking channel, but
Nice, good punish.
and that's the run.
Round 1.
Easy input, sealing it up.
Rick
Thanks,
was looking
Demons,
a
for
little
using
bit,
easy inputs.
yeah,
I don't
I
have to
mean,
watch it. Let's go.
the classic. Nice. The preemptive 2Hs from Breaker have been so cool to watch.
Yeah, it's a good button.
It is. I think it's underutilized, but I honestly think that the main reason it's underutilized is because LDP is such a good replacement for it in a lot of situations.
It's not like it doesn't have that much recovery. I think like we've been seeing
Yeah.
Breaker whiffing it a lot and then actually pressing 2U right after.
Nice. Gets it confirmed. And now GG gets put on the field. Good spot dodge, but that was a bit risky. I guess GG covered the line.
Ooh.
Hey, straight into the corner. Gets the throw.
Defense is in.
What's the mix? What do you reckon? Second throw? What's next?
No, he's just gonna keep on doing it.
Oh, wow. That was
that's
awkward.
a kill. Oh, that's not a kill.
A lot of
That's
awkward
a kill.
situations coming out, but yeah, that's going to be the round.
Deviants
Deviants,
dropped so many
yeah.
kills
Failed to close out that round, and that's going to cost him.
there. Oh, shit.
Especially in a long set like that. Getting the match nice and early on the board would have went a long way.
Yeah, sure.
Breaker could deny this momentum that he's coming from, winning all the losers as well.
I'm kind of hype about Breaker winning, actually. Let's go Breaker.
I have to go with Deviants. I've been there, you know, every step of the way. Watching him
it's
try to
kinda
get that
funny if
piss
Deviants
yellow.
doesn't win. It's kind of funny if Deviants doesn't win.
I mean, yeah, a bit sad as well, though. He's been grinding so hard for this. But Breaker is not making it easy for him. But with Catalina in her preferred position, she's just to wait for that droid to come back.
Yeah, like,
Honestly,
one hit now. Like,
I would have tried as Breaker there while Droid was down to escape with, like, Kuso jump. Nice, good JH. Nice, good jump away from Deviants as well, though. Not taking that mix. Might have had to take an anime install at that point.
Oh
Two
my
H's.
oh,
Nice! Whipping the 2L as a bait. That was beautiful. Breaker taking the first match.
oh my god.
Uh-oh.
Suck it from Breaker
Suck
in Twitch
it.
chat.
Oof.
Yes.
Battle 1. Engage.
Some heat's going on.
6-0 was it, Rickster? Uh-oh.
Where are all of these people showing up in chat?
But Deviant's looking incredibly dominant this round, threatening the 7 golden letters. Yeah, beating out the spot dodge with the 2L.
Yeah, that was fast. Barely saw what happened. I was busy reading Twitch.
I mean, yeah, that's also very interesting. Also, I'm 1 follower away from 600 followers, so if you guys haven't dropped the follow already,
Smash that follow
hit
button
me up.
in the face.
Let's go.
Deviants.
Ah, drops it. That would have been so sick. Hey man, thanks for the follow.
He needs one more touch. But he's
Really
in a bad
does.
position right now.
It really is.
Make some space.
Wow, going for the Kuso jump there. With DP available for Deviants. But there you go.
Okay.
That's the jump that I was expecting to see against Bible characters. But instead we're seeing it against Breaker.
Believe in victory.
1-1.
Battle 1. Engage.
Yeah. Not letting Breaker run away with this one.
Nice.
Oh, that-
Universal overhead
oh my
counter here. That
God.
is going to hurt. And that situation there, where you use 5U for, you know, and not get the knockdown, it's actually really messed up. As a falling fairy, there's very little you can do.
Yeah. Meteor Light's baiting her DP now as well. Like.
Chip point, this is not looking pretty. Yeah. Clashes with
Chase
the
with
JH.
Fireball.
Battle 2. Engage.
Alright, Deviant's getting momentum shifting. Like, really quickly. This was looking kind of brutal for him at the start, but...
He's going for the world record.
I think he's going like really aggressive now though, compared to how he was playing before. He's playing a bit more patient. At this point, he's going balls to the walls, getting tapped by the GG there. Especially against Breaker, who's wanting to be a bit more Kuso. Yeah. Someone like Grix would be. I feel like if you're getting in his face, you're putting a lot of pressure on him to make fast decisions.
I like the neutral jumps.
Yeah, so do I. I didn't like that jump into the GG though. But beautiful anti-air, that's gonna hurt.
That's not really input. But he still gets the animations, it doesn't matter.
DP and Droid up. This is going to be a terrifying... Oh, never mind. Droid's ages away. That is a bad super, though. Gets it! What? Deviants?
Oh.
Well, that's a round.
Yeah.
A critical mistake coming from Deviants there.
Battle 3, engage.
You got to slow it down, you know? This isn't actually a speed run. Oh, what the hell? That was messed up. That JU beating out the M-Whip there from Breaker.
Okay, that's fair.
Nice, good jump.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, DPs himself into the corner, no combo! Nerves are getting to Breaker, maybe.
But it seems like...
Nice, good 2 hits.
That's not gonna combo, though.
No, but it puts a ball on the screen. You gotta respect it.
Oh, that ship damage puts him in throw range for the kill.
There you go,
and
DP
there we go.
coming out. Alright, Breaker. Putting one back on the board. 2-1.
Oh, Deviants is not gonna be happy.
I mean, yeah, no, definitely not, but he can have no one to blame but himself.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful punish. Punishing on hit. I love drill, it's so dumb.
Twitch chat is flaming Rix though.
I mean, not undeserved at this point, you know. Breaker getting the back throw.
Oh, of course, the DP.
Deviants DP, you know, the classic. I might get an emote on my channel and call it Deviants DP.
Yo, let's go. That'd be kind of sick.
Nice, Breaker with his back to the wall. This is incredibly scary. Just waiting for that cooldown to come back up. And there you go, there's the round. Honestly, I really think that if there's ever a time for Breaker to go Kuso, it's when you're seeing Deviant stand at his optimal range waiting for that cooldown to come back. You want to put the pressure on him, you know? Even if it's just run up DP or like Kuso jump, you want to put the pressure on Deviant, so not just let him comfortably sit at his max range waiting for that cooldown. That's half your health gone. Back thrown into the corner. We've seen that so much from Breaker so far.
Oh.
Nice, good jump. Gets the JU.
It's a bit too early.
Good DP though. Oh, hate Stroit. But confirm, one more touch is going to do it.
One more touch.
Again, Deviant's just holding down back, waiting for that droid cooldown, and now this is Deviant's game.
Yo.
I mean, I'm not even going to commentate it. I'm just going to sit here and watch. Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Okay. Look.
Okay, now we have a match on our hands again.
One more.
Let's go.
One hit confirming to SBA and it's over.
Again, Deviant's just holding down back, waiting for that droid cooldown.
That could have been it.
There we go. Oh, mine.
Awesome.
2-0, 2-L.
Okay, 2-2.
Nothing Ferry can do about that gap.
Can we get the reset?
This is an incredibly tight set.
Believe in victory. Battle 1. Engage.
Weirdly, this might be one of the best grand finals that we've had in a lot of HABs. The only other ones that come close are Paddy Riggs there.
You don't like the weekly Paddy Riggs?
Wow. Deviant's running out of the corner there. That was risky. Took a little bit of HP away, but the positional advantage means so much because one touch and you get this.
Yeah,
Deviant's reset point. Could this be it? Who gets the piss yellow?
I just realized if Breaker wins this, he's gonna take the piss yellow from Ricksta.
Yeah, he is.
It's gonna be the new Ferry.
He's gonna be the new Ferry.
He's looking like he might do it.
remembering that the person who comes first gets double the amount of placement points in the full season compared to the other player. Which goes a long way. Jesus Christ, that DP. Nice, good throw tech. But 2M just fishing. And exit, and we have the reset. Let's go. Alright, Deviant's bringing it really close. Going to the room. Are we going to see a switch from Breaker? Or are we going to see Deviant's flexing and moving to his Jita? Breaker's off the cab right now.
I think it's over?
Nah, there's no.
Switching character.
That's what I'm saying. But who does Breaker sub? Are we going to see like a Zeta?
Isn't it fucking Gran or something?
I think it might be Zeta. I'm trying to rack my brain for what characters Breaker plays. Either way, we're going to see in a second. Could just be a color switch for a winner.
Let's see.
Catalina
versus
Fairy, okay.
Okay.
Just taking a breather.
Yeah, smart play.
Alright, let's go.
Final
Breaker against Deviant's on an even footing right now. First free. Whoever takes it takes the first event of the season. 2L, 2L, 2M. You can't do anything about that. Into the really messed up Okia for 5 here.
He went with Rick's color. That's what he did. Yo.
Isn't this the color that Breaker always uses? Or
No, he used the black one earlier.
let's go.
The black and white one.
I'm not sure if I like the color combo with the whip though, I'm not gonna lie.
Kind of white, actually.
Throwing out so many hitboxes, trying to see what lands. That was a really good decision to go for that jump there, but getting caught by H-Straight. Yeah, H-Straight into 2H. I mean, that's just the top tiers in this game in general. The original characters have no recovery on any of their moves. That's why you see like Charlotta do empty Blanca ball into buttons and stuff. It's kind of stupid, but it's what it is. Nice, good drill. This is what I wanted to see whilst Deviants is waiting for his cooldowns to come back. Just like run forwards into super jump forward for Breaker.
Ooh, nice.
Because now the situation is looking so good for Breaker. Nice! See? Beautiful stuff.
Keep him in the corner.
Deviants has managed to walk his way out of the corner, getting the 2M on the 2M from Breaker. And now just waiting for that cooldown. We've seen it before. I really want to see an adaptation from Breaker there. Electing to not use Droid there, it's kind of smart, but it's put you in a really bad situation. And might cost you your life. That doesn't combo now, because he did full auto combo, pushes him way too much. Regardless, taking the round anyway. Tying it back up.
Battle 3, engage.
I mean, if you want Breaker to win, guys, be sure to drop a GG's in the chat. Oh wait, never mind, only subs can do that. Never mind, you've all been ripped off.
Come on, guys. Sub.
Yeah, sub, forehead. Nah.
Oh, they can use their channel points.
Oh, true? Spend those channel points, boys.
Let's go.
If Deviants loses, this is going to be such an interesting timeline, but he gets the hate straight off of the 2M. Beautiful confirm. What the hell happened to your one?
I edited it. Not shaking it. Let's go.
Back throw. Breaker special right now. He has had so many successful back throws in this tournament.
Yeah. Ooh.
I think... Oh, wait, this is incredibly close. Blocking all of it, being incredibly patient on both sides. Trying to bait with a 2L again. Cheeky. The super are available for Breaker, though. You have to be terrified. Yeah, there you go. The mind... He could have pulled in, right?
I mean... That, I think he thought he would kill.
Ah, well. Now you're in a really screwed up situation. Oh, God.
Oh,
well, that's unlucky.
Believe in victory.
Oh, that's... You know, you hate to see it. You hate to see it, man. 2M, nice. Blocks the DP, beautiful stuff. Good tech into 2U.
Oh, that's quite pick up with GG.
Yeah, I mean, if he held it, he could potentially have locked him into block zone, got a mix, but...
Yeah, yeah.
Nice! Drill worked, but getting caught by the far heavy instantly afterwards. It's really hard for Fairy to place her buttons in this matchup. And drilling right down into the H-strike. This is all of a sudden looking like a slaughter, yeah. Deviants has all the reads, blocking the DP that round, beating Kuso jump.
Alright, Deviants is in. Got proper spacing here.
Beautiful stuff so far. DP is, you know, Droid's back on cooldown, so he's just gonna hold down back. Nice! Ooh. Wow, no confirm.
No. Yeah,
But back throw. Back throw and Kuso jump have been like the specials for Breaker this tournament.
Yeah.
No confirm. Ooh.
Could have gone for EX whip, okay. Could have gone in the install setup. Eventually ended the run.
Back throw again though.
Yo. Who the fuck needs a DP?
Nice. The air squares again.
Too.
He's been doing such a great job with that JH. Nice, good punish there. Breaker slowing things down, making it actually a lot scarier for Deviants getting hit by the 2H. It's putting a round back on the board. It's not looking so free anymore. Looks like he's calmed himself back down. Not dodging into the fireball, that always hurts you in the soul.
It happens.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, getting a little bit flustered again by these fireballs. Nice, good jump from Deviants. That's gonna... No, never mind, doesn't hurt. This is the combo. Getting back front into the corner again. Can we get a counter on those? That's gotta be like the 10th one this set alone.
Yeah, yeah. Takes the ship. From Cat coming in spells.
H-Straight, on the other hand, is doing wonders for Deviants in this matchup.
One more touchdown. It should be.
H-Straight again.
Okay, that's it. 2-0, Deviants.
Yeah, 2-0.
He's looking to take this. But it's close games.
It really is. I mean, if Breaker starts getting his momentum running again, wouldn't surprise me to see him tying this back up. But Deviants right now has the momentum, has the reads, and he has a lot of leeway to play around with right now, which I feel definitely plays into Deviants' favor, as he's definitely a player that's not afraid to throw out DPs in, you know, questionable spots.
I mean, that's the best places to DP.
Yeah, for sure. But at the same time, when you've like got your tournament line, life on the line, pardon, it's a lot harder to just go for them. When you have 2 rounds with a leeway, definitely help. But Breaker doing a brilliant job with his back to the corner of just poking away at Deviants right now. Oh,
Deviants gets that one hit, and
all of a sudden
the health feed now, actually.
But, you know,
actually the health feed.
She does have SSBA on lock, so...
Yeah.
Oh, but that's it. Tournament point.
One more round. Tournament point here for...
Piss Yellow's on the line.
The Piss Yellow's on the line.
Wow. This is so intense so far. Getting hit by the fireball again. And then getting hit. No confirm. That could have been really bad.
Yeah.
And that's another head block. Nice. DP takes his hand back.
Okay.
Breaker responds in turn. Thanks for the follow links. Oh, nice. Whip actually beating the droid there.
Now Whip's on cooldown, and Droid isn't. And there we go.
There you go, there it's on cooldown again, but...
Okay, the DP. One more solid touch here, and it's Deviants' game. Deviants' tournament.
Wait, never mind, that's it.
That's it. Deviants takes it.
Fittingly ends with a H-strike. Breaker put up such a good fight this tournament. Honestly, that was so unexpected, but you took out some phenomenal players and gave Deviants a good run for his money. But Deviants finally taking a Hearts of Blazing event.
Yeah, Deviants had such a tough run as well.
He did. I mean, this tournament was a tough run in general. The second you look at top 8, there's not a single name up there that's free.
Yeah.
But, Deviants, congratulations on getting your Piss Yellow and taking the first event of the season.
Congrats.
Hats off to you, man. Now, if there's anything you want to shout out, Padu, feel free to do it now. I'm going to take a moment to shout out literally just every player here. We have people like Godflash Thunder, Deviants, who are regularly streaming at this point. Svampen also, I believe, was streaming the event. So check out their streams.
Yeah. They're actually streaming, unlike me.
Yeah, well, actually playing Granblue as well. You're too busy grinding Uso.
Kuso.
Yeah, Melty.
Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna get back to that after this. Get the infinites down.
Alright, so we have Godflash Thunder streaming, so I'm going to drop you guys off with him. I'm going to take a moment, though, to just, once again, kill the match arena. It'll literally take you 2 seconds, if you haven't already, to donate to the season. It'll increase interest in the event, which will lead to more people joining, to give us, you know, more exciting content in the future. It'll literally take you 2 seconds. Drop the code in, you're done. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you got to do. You all have Twitch accounts. You can sign up literally for free. Donate 50 cents for free. All you got to do is drop in that code. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. You've been phenomenal. I've missed Granblue so much, and it's nice to see Deviants getting the win in such a tight tournament. Not only that, Zetas, man.
Yeah.
Love Zeta.
He had to go through so many setups, but you know what? He didn't have to go through me and Rixta, so...
That's true. Maybe next time.
Maybe next... I mean, he's not gonna have to go through me in a long time. But next time Rixta's gonna be here, I think, so... We'll have to see what happens then.
Regardless, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time. Next week is Melty Blood, so if you're interested in that, check it out. Over to Godflash.